everyone, I hope you're doing well. The reason I haven't made a video yet is we have been sick. And when I say we, I mean the kids. Fortunately, Dan and I are healthy. We've been a little tired, Dan and I, and so I was like, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna do this and that. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired and I have help with the kids right now, so I'm gonna take a nap. And so I took a nap because I don't want to get sick. I really can't get sick with, classes and kids and things. It's just not an option. So, anyways, Thomas seems to be feeling better. He's not completely out of the woods, but we were dealing with throwing up and diarrhea and yucky stuff. And I was thinking the other day, like, we've never really dealt with that stuff with Thomas. He's 4 years old and we've, had cold and fevers and not feeling good, but yuckiness? We never had that with him. My family in general has just never been one to throw up and get sick. Like, Dan and I've really never been that way. My family growing up wasn't really that way. Like, I remember a handful of times that it happened growing up. And I remember this one actually, that time that, looking back on it now, it's kind of funny, where we all got sick when I was growing up. And I was 15, so I was taking driver's training at the time, and I had to miss driver's training. And I was like one of the last ones to get sick in the house. And so my dad, he kind of did this as a joke, but it was just like, it was funny because in my parents' house, there's one bathroom in the basement, there's 3 bathrooms on the main floor, and then there's 1 bathroom upstairs. And at the time, in the house, there was us 3 kids. Isabel was really, really little, and then Mom and Dad. And we all got sick. And since I was one of the last ones to get sick, my dad took a pillow outside for me, and I laid on the sidewalk. And he's like, if you're gonna get sick, just roll over in the grass and get sick, and then roll back over and we'll hose it off later. I don't remember if I actually slept out there, but that's what we did because we were all sick and just all had to get over it. And so fortunately, Thomas has been the only one with really being sick, but one of the twins has something going on behind her ear, like a sore, and she has a sore on her head, and so we're just trying to treat that. And here, one of the differences with medicine, a lot of times, at the odds. In the US, if you need medicine, you just go to the store and they have over-the-counter stuff. You have a cough, they have cough medicine. You have a headache, they have headache medicine. Here, some of that stuff you can get without a prescription, but a lot of what you can get in the US without a prescription, you need a prescription for here. So, and don't make fun of me, this is actually really cheap, but it still takes time and money. So you go to the doctor, and that costs like $8. And if they decide to charge per kid, you're $16, $24 or whatever. I don't know, I'm bad at math. And then that's just to see the doctor. And then they write you all these prescriptions. And you go to get the medicine. It's just a process. So it's not something of, oh, they have a cough, I'll just run and get some cough medicine. Or, oh, they have this, I'll just run and, it's not that simple. It's not that easy. Things aren't open 24/7. And it's just So part of me was, thinking, okay, I'm going to put it out on Facebook. Thank you for your great suggestions for all of you on Facebook. We really tried to do the BRAT Diet today, and I think that's helped a lot. I've got tea tree oil and lavender oil and peppermint oil, and think through all those. So it's like, okay, out of those oils, which ones would help? And because Thomas isn't a medicine taker, and so it wasn't only like, oh, I'd have to take him to the doctor, then give the medicine and do this and that and whatever. He's not a medicine taker, so it's, we're trying to figure out like how I'd get the medicine down him. But what we're doing without medicine seems to be working, so I hope it does, and I hope that we can all get healthy and we can stay healthy. We have 4 months. February, March, April, May. 4 months left of school. Let's just get through this, but that's what happens with school. It seems like there's always somebody that's sick or something that's going on, and then with us being at one school, Dan and I being at one school, we're exposed to certain sicknesses, and then Thomas is at a different school, so then he brings other things home, and fortunately the girls aren't, exposed to a whole lot of people, so they're not bringing things home, but it's a lot. What's my deal today? I don't know. It's a lot, and then there's just a lot to do, and busy schedules, and so a lot of times we're not slowing down and resting. I mean, we don't even have our newsletter done. Like, this is the first time in a while we didn't do a newsletter for January, and it's not done now, and I don't know. We'll see if we get it out. So please take these videos as little newsletters and watch them, and because they're a lot easier for me to make and throw up there than to do newsletters and make sure that the newsletters are grammatically correct and all that. So yeah, but we've been sick, and we're still trying to figure out how we're gonna get the sores and things off one of the girls, and just like, she's gonna see her parents on Friday. I don't want her to have that stuff and have to deal with that kind of thing on Friday, and so yeah. That's about it. We've dealt with yucky, we've dealt with smelly, we've dealt with bleach, we've dealt with lots of bleach and everything. So thankful for Dan. He, last night I was like, hey, this is going on, can you grab this? And hey, can you come home and do this? And he's amazing. So if he ever tells you I don't tell him enough, I'm recording it now. Daniel is amazing. He steps up, and he's a big help. And he, yesterday, Thomas went through multiple outfits at school, and so they eventually called me and was like, ma'am, your son's got an issue, like, and I said, okay, I'll come get him, and so I got a hold of Daniel, and I said, here's the issue, I know you've got a couple of minutes of class left, but I went to school, and I was like, here, just take Thomas's stuff, get it to Thomas, and go get Thomas, and I'll sit here with your class for the last minute they have before the bell rang. And so I'm just glad that we work at a school where we can do that, and I'm glad that his school communicates, and all that just works out. But sickness. And my grandma was like, oh, I wish I could be there to help you. And I was like, I wish you were here too. And yeah. But we've got a really, really good group of ladies, and, they're willing to just sit with the kids. And I was like, don't even worry about, doing our normal routine. Just sitting with the kids is a good thing too. So, yeah. Lots of sickness, lots of yuckiness. Hopefully we're on the mend. Hopefully we're getting better. And, yeah, that's what we've been up to. So, that's it for today's video. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye. God bless.